radioactivity. So I am showing the PPT of the radioactivity. That means first we have to see the what is the radioactivity. That means radioactivity is a spontaneous emission of energy and a particle due to the breaking down, that means disintegration of the nuclei of the unstable atom. When there is a spontaneous emission, then at that time energy will be emitted. At that time energy will be emitted, and it is not known, what causes the spontaneous decay of the nucleus. However, we know that nature of the radioactivity, it can be manifest in three forms. That means alpha, beta, and gamma radiation. That means these are the radioactive element or the radioactive element which can be spontaneously emitted alpha, beta, gamma radiation. That means the unstable nuclei. Unstable nuclei will be continuously disintegrated. Alpha, beta, gamma radiation up to the when the stable state is achieved. They can be emitted alpha, beta, and gamma radiation. Then suggests reason why the rate of radioactive decay seems not to be affected by the chemical reaction, temperature, and the pressure. The chemical reaction involve only the electron within the atom and the energy of the order of few electron volt. Even at high temperature of 6000 degree Kelvin, surface temperature of the sun, the vibration energy of the atom only about the 1 electron volt. But the binding energy of nuclear are of the order of 10 mega electron volt. So first we have to see what is meant by radioactivity. That means the nuclei of naturally occurring heavy element like uranium, thorium, radium, polonium are the unstable and naturally occurring heavy element and keep on emitting spontaneously invisible rays or the radiation. These heavy element can be continuously emitting alpha, beta, gamma radiation up to the stage at which the stability is not obtained. And when they continuously emitting the alpha, beta, gamma rays at a particular stage, the nuclei become a more stable nuclei are the more stable element. That means these heavy elements are called as a radioactive element. These heavy elements are called as a radioactive element. That means uranium, polonium, thorium are called as a radioactive element. And the property of emitting this ray is called as the radioactive of the element. Radioactivity of the element. So, also radioactive can be defined as a process of spontaneous disintegration of the nucleus of heavy element with the emission of certain type of radiation. That means it is a spontaneous disintegration. It is a process of spontaneous disintegration of the nucleus of heavy element with the emission of certain type of radiation. That means this is a spontaneous disintegration. That means that this is a natural process of the nuclei which can emit continuously alpha, beta, gamma radiation. So it is the nucleus of atom. It is a nucleus of atom of an element with the spontaneously disintegrate to emit alpha, beta, and gamma rays. These rays emitted by the radioactive element are called as the radioactive rays. These rays, that means which can be emitted by the element, are called as the radioactive rays. So, radioactive can be defined as the phenomenon in which the nucleus of an atom of an element undergoes spontaneous and uncontrollable disintegration or the decay and emit alpha, beta, gamma rays. That means the unstable heavy nucleus, which can be undergoes spontaneously uncontrollable disintegration and emit alpha, beta, and gamma rays Also, radioactive can be defined as a it is a process of spontaneous disintegration of the nuclei of heavy element with the emission of certain type of radiation. That means here we have to see the different definition of radioactivity in a different ways. And that means radioactive is a process of spontaneous disintegration of the nuclei of heavy element with the emission of certain type of radiation, that means alpha, beta, gamma radiation. Then we have to see the properties of alpha, beta and gamma radiation. First we have to see the properties of alpha particle. That means we know that first property is it is a positively charged particle. Alpha particle is a positively charged particle. Then second property is it has a high ionization energy. That means the alpha particle have a high ionization energy. Then the third property is the charge of alpha particle is double from the proton. That means the charge of the alpha particle is double from the proton. Then the fourth property is they have a less penetrating power. That means the alpha particle have a less penetrating power. Then the fifth property is they produce the fluorescence. When the alpha particle on any surface, then the fluorescence will be produced. Then the sixth property is alpha particles are reflected by the electric and magnetic field. When the alpha electric and magnetic field will be applied, it will be reflected by the alpha particle and the alpha particle will be positively charged particle. Then the uh, last property is by the emission of an alpha particle, the charge number of the parent nuclei is decreases by 2 and the mass number is decreases by 4. That means when the emission of the alpha particle, then the charge number of the parent nuclei will be decreased by 2 and the mass number will be decreased by 4. Then next, the properties of beta particle. Then beta particle, it is a negatively charged particle. Beta particle is a negatively charged particle. Then second, it is a then third property, it has a low ionization energy. That means ionization power of the alpha particle is maximum, but beta particle have a low ionization energy. Then next properties, they have a high penetrating power. In the alpha particle, the ionization penetrating power is very less, but in case of beta particle, they have a high penetrating power. Then yeah, fifth property is it is reflected by the electric and magnetic field. That means the beta particle can be reflected by electric and magnetic field. Then sixth property is it is travel about 1/5 of the speed of light. Then that means the speed of the beta particle can be travel about 1/5 of the speed of light, and we know the speed of light is 3 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second. Then beta decay result increasing the atomic number of the parent nuclei by 1, but mass number remain constant. That means in a negative beta decay result, the atomic number of the parent nuclei will be increases by 1 and the mass number remain constant. And the last property is a positive beta decay result decreasing the atomic number by 1, but the mass number remain constant. That means there is a negative beta decay and a positive beta decay. In a negative beta decay, the atomic number will be increased by 1 and the mass number remain constant. And in the positive beta decay, the atomic number will be decreases by 1 and the mass number remain constant. That means there is no change in the mass number. Then we have to see the properties of gamma rays. That means the gamma rays are the electromagnetic radiation has no mass and no charge. That means gamma radiation or the gamma rays has no mass and no charge. So these gamma rays cannot be. having no charge, so they cannot be deflected by the electric and the magnetic field. Then the next property is their speed is equal to the speed of light. That means the gamma rays having the speed is equal to the speed of light. Then the third property, it have a very high penetrating power. That means the gamma rays having the very high penetrating power as compared to the alpha, beta, gamma, alpha, beta radiation. Then next property, it have a low ionization power. That means gamma rays have a low ionization power as compared to alpha beta radiation. Then the gamma rays are massless photon. Gamma rays are the massless photon. Their emission will cause no change in either mass number or the charge number. That means gamma rays are the massless photon. Massless photon. So the emission of the gamma ray will cannot be cause the changes in the mass number or the atomic number of the parent nucleus. That means here in this lecture we have to see the properties of the alpha, what it mean by properties of alpha, beta, gamma radiation, and we have to see what it mean by radioactivity. That means we say that alpha rays having the high ionization power as compared to the beta and gamma radiation, and the penetrating power of alpha gamma rays is higher as compared to the alpha and beta radiation. Then speed of gamma rays is very fast, and which is equal to the speed of light. And the gamma is a chargeless particle. Rays are the chargeless particle, so it is not deflected by the electric and magnetic field. It is not deflected by the electric and magnetic field. In case of alpha particle are the positively charged particle and can be deflected by the electric and magnetic field, and the beta rays are the negatively charged particle can be deflected by the electric and magnetic field. So in this lecture we have to discuss this property and some definition of the radioactivity. Thank you.